And we're live.
The future is bright indeed. We're all of us dreaming of the better days ahead, and a part of your bright new future could be a move to where the magic lives in the greater Orlando area of Florida. One of the biggest decisions you'll make when considering a move is selecting a realtor who can successfully match you with the right home in the right location at the right price. Victor Naraki is the realtor who can help you make the move you've always wanted to. Whether you're a first-time homeowner or looking to move near Disney World, Victor is in your corner. If you are looking for an experienced real estate agent covering all of Central Florida, please visit DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com today and find out just why you should work with Victor. I encourage you to create a free, no-obligation account on his website. By doing so, you'll unlock the website's full potential and be able to enter specific criteria, save listings, and browse new properties sent to your email. Visit DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com today or visit his Facebook page, Victor Naraki Realtor. And don't forget to tell him the Grand Circle Tour podcast sent you.
Aloha, everyone.
Hi.
Hey.
You're here for a first.
I know. It's my first time in Captain Solo's seat, and I can't promise I won't crash the ship. So I'm relying on you two and the audience to keep me in check tonight.
Okay. We'll reel you in if we have to.
I'm really going to try. What are we talking about tonight?
We're talking about several different things tonight. We're talking about some art. We're talking about some new stuff.
We are.
Yes. And I got some coffee in. So I'm drinking my coffee. And I got my cup right here. It's decaf, but I still might go bouncing off the edge.
Ooh, and which Expedition Roasters are you brewing right now?
This one is the Groggy Joe. So after last week's show, when we debuted the new one, the new Thunderstruck, I ordered several different ones and I have been loving all the bags. So I got my fun first one. So I'll be sipping that tonight. So if you want me to reel you in, good luck with that.
Someone's going to have to be the adult and reel me in because we know how I am. Dan, we're all your favorite co-hosts.
That's right. That's right.
Chris, how are you doing?
Good. I'm good. I got my coffee today too that I ordered.
And what is
I got the Thunderstruck as well because I'm just really curious about it. So, after Holly had shared her video of her cleaning her house, I thought, you know what? Paul's going to be all over this. Me cleaning the house faster than I normally do. I need that coffee. So I think I'm going to be trying that tomorrow. But I also got the one, I'm like drawing a blank with the name of it because I don't have it in the room right now. But it's the one with Alice in Wonderland on it, and it's the crumb cake flavor. So I'm looking forward to trying that one too.
Nice. I have to be honest, my favorite and the one I only get the same Expedition Roasters every time, and it's not just because it's the Jungle Skipper banana pie. It really is my favorite coffee.
Uh-huh.
And so I ordered 3 bags last week, and I should expand out, but I'm on brand. It's always Skipper here, so I always get the Skipper coffee.
I get like that too. I have my favorites.
There it is. Mary said Wonderland crumb cake. That's it.
Oh,
And I've
excellent.
had that one. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And the bag is so cute too. So
All their
That's what I
bags are
love
great.
about these. They're beautiful. Like I almost didn't want to cut it open. And I did anyway because I couldn't wait. And as soon as I did, it was like the smell is wonderful, and I just couldn't wait. So yeah, you go from that like I don't want to open it so beautiful to okay, here we go. I'm in.
Well, the nice thing is that the newer bags, he said last week on the show, that have the opening on the back, so it will not interfere with the artwork on the front, which is great. So,
I didn't notice that until after I cut into this. And then I was like, doggone it. I see that thing now. So I'm just going to count it as a first time, mistake. And, I'm going to definitely buy that one again. So it's not.
I was going to say, you just have to get another one now.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
right.
So yeah, I did see that after I opened it. But, and it says, brew your happy place. I was like, oh, I don't even want to mess it up. So that is.
Oh boy, look at this. Jeff says he's in a goofy mood tonight, so watch out.
Oh, so I can't rely on Jeff to keep me in control tonight.
We're going off the rails already.
Who is going to be the adult supervision here tonight?
Is Stan watching? Is he going to try and jump in here and
Stan, I'm so sorry if I crashed your ship. I promise it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to do the tip of the week now, or?
We should do it now.
Let's do it now. Tip of the week.
Excellent.
Tip of the week. Tip of the week is, and I know that I should not say this because everybody's going to start doing it. So shh, don't share this with your friends, everybody who's listening.
This is just for us.
Just for us and our passengers.
Don't go repeating inside class.
If you have a hard time getting a reservation at a restaurant, particularly those restaurants at Disney Springs, download the Open Table app because your chances of getting one are much, much better. I was successful with Wine Bar George, Morimoto.
It's like Wine by George. He's not even with us anymore.
Not that George. The Edison was another one. So I have been successful with 4 different locations getting a reservation on the Open Table app versus going through Disney. So if you have a hard time, it's definitely worth downloading that app.
I've heard from quite a few people. Yeah, I've heard a few people say they were able to snag all kinds of great reservations to there.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And you earn
I shared that with someone today.
You earn points on top of it. So for every reservation that you make and you keep, and they when you check in, they put that through the system, you earn points. And I had enough points to get $20 because we use it a lot. To get $20 off of my dinner at the Edison. So I only paid like $9 for my dinner. So that was awesome.
I'm going to use that.
And the great thing is you can use it at home too. So like when you're visiting here, you can just save on your travel money and build up when you're home.
I love that.
It.
Yep.
Oh, I did forget to use the Disney at Your Doorstep banner.
Oh.
See, I told you it was going to be a train wreck tonight. Next week will be way better.
2 weeks from today.
2 weeks from today. Well, next week it'll be a lot better.
Next week it'll be better because we have to learn as we go here. So
we appreciate you guys sticking with us because, like I said, I have no idea how this is going to go. You just put me on live. You let me go loose. I'm deeply chatty. We don't know what's going to happen.
So let's.
But we match. That's what matters. We all look. We're blue. We match. Chris and I have matching ears. Look, we're good.
Really quick,
we got one thing going for us.
I can't find the Disney at Your Doorstep banner right now. It's not here. But Victor Naraki, Disney at Your Doorstep.com. I'm going to use him as my real estate agent when I move later this year.
No, Jeff, we are not wearing a blue and black pantsuit.
I am, but you just can't see it.
Well, yeah. He's got the pants on. He just doesn't want to show us because he's got his Han Solo shirt on.
Han Solo?
Isn't that Han Solo? Oh, it's you know what? Look at sit back down.
Right.
Sit back down. Look at the top of her hair. It looks just like Han Solo.
Aw, poor Rue McClanahan. Or is that a poor Han Solo? Because you're saying a young Harrison Ford looks like an older Rue McClanahan.
Oh gosh, Mary, yes. I think everybody's wearing pants.
Mine are PJs.
At least
I'm not getting up because I've got my PJs have coffee on them though too.
I have leggings on, and I have my my Park Hopper Disney leggings that have like treats and stuff all over them. So
I'm gonna let you guys guess. I'm gonna let you guys theater of the mind here. What's going on?
I'm gonna say plaid boxers.
Not boxers. But plaid shorts, yes.
Okay.
Chris, you know me too well.
See, look at that. I thought Han Solo as well. See that?
Not
that
the only one.
Totally. If you didn't see the face, if you only see the very top, it looks like Han Solo.
Do you see Dorothy giving you a side eye right now?
Giving me the stink eye.
Anytime you say something questionable, I'm just going to lift up a few inches. Yes.
Do you know how many people have called me that just because, like, if I well, there aren't many Beatrices to choose from, so it's either that or Aunt B. So
Aunt B.
B. Arthur was a really cool lady. Someone needs to make a story of her life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was very yes.
On the front lines of World War II as a Marine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like my mom.
I did not know that.
Gosh, fascinating life. So I got to tell you guys real quick, I have the most awesome husband in the world. We keep canceling our trip and canceling our trip and canceling our trip because the Omicron and Delta, whatever else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, COVID, God's willing, there's an event April 24th for Retro Walt Disney World Contemporary. Got my ticket, get to leave the day before, Saturday the 23rd. Husband said, go, have a great time. You've been waiting to go play for a few days.
Yay!
And I have a couple. Finally, it's just going to be me this time, which is okay. But I finally going to have a couple play days.
Okay.
Magic Kingdom Studios, and then I'm going to come home.
Okay.
Excellent. Enjoy every second.
I cannot wait. 82 days, not that I'm counting.
And what date are you leaving?
The 23rd
Okay.
of April, Saturday. So that's going to be fun. Airport on a Saturday.
No. Not too good at planning there.
We'll see.
We'll see.
You know me. I'll have a great time. I can have a great time by myself at the airport.
I have a great time by myself. So
I always have a good time.
Yeah.
So we are talking about what tonight?
We're talking about, well, what do you want to do first? Do you want to talk about new stuff or do you want to talk about the art?
Ladies' choice.
What do you think, B?
Let's go with the art. I love the Festival of Art. Yes, the great stuff that's going on at Epcot right now.
Yeah, so we have some really good examples of the chalk art. It just fascinates me to no end because I always feel like it's going to rain and it's going to just go away like the ones in Mary Poppins.
Oh.
Well, thanks for making me sad.
But the one that I sent you of that Brent Dodge had taken the picture of the soul, you could tell it had rained and because it was wet. and it doesn't look like it's, hurting at all. So
Wrong one, but here we go.
well, here we go. Well, these are the ones on the wall, and I think this is so cute. Of course, this is in Italy, right? Because it's Italian.
Encanto.
No, that's not Encanto.
No, wait.
That's,
wait, that's the
I
running.
can't think of the name of the movie. Luca.
Luca, yeah.
Luca, yes.
Oh, it's adorable.
I hear Silencio Bruno, no, no, no when I look at this, so I have to.
I was thinking of running, and I was like, "Oh, what is it? It was a running." And they were running a race, right?
Yes, I absolutely loved that movie. First of all, I went into it with low expectations because I was not expecting to like it, and I was pleasantly surprised. I absolutely adored it. Matter of fact, I've watched it like 3 times.
Oh. So
I think this one is so cute. There's Captain Mickey and everybody from the cruise characters. I love it.
Little sailor suit there.
I do too.
Absolutely love this.
Talk without me. I'm
okay.
First time running it by myself. Just
apologies
to the audience.
You're doing fine.
I love this one right here.
Yes, I think that's really cute. And again, that is on a wall, so it's protected, I think. But yeah, this is so cute. I just love all the colors. Look at that face.
I love everything about this. I love it when they take it and they just go creative. You can take a Disney character and actually make them art.
Right. I mean, not that they aren't already art.
Yes.
But
when you can turn them into fine art, how cool is that?
I like to use the term artsy.
I can't remember this character's name. The dog from Coco. Can someone remind me?
The dog from Coco.
Anybody in the chat? What's the dog's name from Coco?
Help us out.
Yeah.
I told you, audience, I'm heavily relying on you tonight. Dante, thank you, Mary.
Dante, thank you, Mary.
And up next,
another great movie is Coco.
You know what? I'm not a crier, but those last 5 minutes of Coco, I can't.
Big time.
I have
and there's Mushu.
Pint-sized him.
And creepy. I love how they blew the wall with the cannon here.
Very artistic. So
I just love he did it.
Yeah, no, I didn't do it. Okay.
This one right here is my favorite.
I love it.
I love how 3D they all look. Yeah. I mean, like it truly feels like it's more than a flat surface.
Mary, Mary, I think I'm all cool until I get here, and then I'm just a dribbling idiot. I'm like the Fonzie until I get here. This one, though, is my absolute favorite. I want to get a picture of me with the Robin Hood gang so bad.
Yeah, this is very, very cute. I love how they positioned them in between the windows, not just on some random wall. I mean, that
sneaking out from behind the bushes.
Yep.
Oh.
I can't wait for that too.
Okay, we're gonna get back to that.
That's not what we're talking about, but
I love this one too.
I love that. Yes,
it's so cute. I gotta be honest. I really like Frozen, and I want to hear from you guys in the audience. It's been 9 years. Is anybody a little frozened out by now? Is anyone ready to thaw a little bit?
Now, are you talking about movies, or are you talking about actual
in general? Winter? We've had. Well, let's not get started. We've just had so much Frozen thrown at us. Frozen. I kind of getting a little over it now.
I don't know. I still love it. I could just put that movie in and just.
I love I haven't watched the second one yet. The first one's fantastic, but it's kind of getting to be a little okay. We know it's there.
Okay, I love this. Absolutely love it. Look at Mickey. Look at his face. Look at his body language is like, he looks ticked.
The motion is great.
Yes.
It's amazing how they can put life into these characters. I mean, how does that happen? I can't even draw a stick figure. The talent that these people have.
And it's on the ground.
Yeah.
It's in chalk, you know? It's just, that's why these things just absolutely fascinate me.
That's why I love it. It's just a quick art for art's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's
Oh,
Dante.
there he
is.
Plain old Dante.
Just regular Dante, yes. He's so cute.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
So that's just some of the examples of some of this chalk art that is being seen at Festival of the Arts this year. I went back and looked at quite a few from previous years as well, and they're just as amazing. So,
Bea, have you had a chance to get out to the festival yet?
I have never been there, but I think she has. Yeah.
I went one day last week. I just snuck out because I really needed a smile and saw the Broadway performers sing, because that to me is amazing. I have not had the chance to really look through the art like I want to yet. I've been pretty cautious about getting out and about right now with all of the Omicron stuff in my upcoming cruise.
Right.
So I've been trying super hard to just kind of keep out of the parks and away from people. But I may or may not have made a Epcot reservation for tomorrow because I just can't take it any longer. So quite possibly at like 5 o'clock, I may jump out there and at least, try to see something. I'll be all masked up and I'll be, trying to keep my distance. But it's very hard to force myself to wait till I get back to really go and experience it.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry that I have not been there at that time of year. The last time I was there in a January, February kind of a setting was before they started the festival. It's been a while. So
yeah, this is the only festival I haven't had a chance to participate in yet. And I have a feeling this is going to be my favorite festival of all time.
Oh, this is by far my most expensive festival every year. So,
oh God, am I going to get in trouble when I live there?
Oh my goodness! If you're like me, you are. Because last year I got two that I haven't framed yet, but they're in my office, and I'm just trying to get the right frame and all this stuff one of these days. But I look at them every day. There's another one a few years ago that I got the actual painting and had the artist do this beautiful little thing on the back for us too. So if you take it off the wall and look, he's got like another little drawing for fun that he did on there. Beautiful. Yes. And then I got a couple that's signed by Paige Bell. So
excuse me while I go in the corner and die.
There's a couple of
jealousy.
So like there's just a few little things. And I have a couple of friends that are actual Disney artists that I wanted a piece from them. Those are the two in my office because it's someone that I actually have known for years. And I always wanted one by them that they signed for me. So that was kind of cool. So once you start living here and kind of bump around some people that you get to know along the way, it gets even more special to have one of their little pieces in your house and you're like, wow, or you go through Disney.
Can we move the time to the end of the year so I can be out of here?
Every year I end up with something and it's like, oh man, I really shouldn't have done that. But like I have a Winnie the Pooh right as you enter my house and it's got all the hidden Mickeys on it from Craig McCullough. And so I think there's 6 hidden Mickeys, or he always puts like several hidden Mickeys you have to search for in the picture. So yeah. Oh, you'll find yourself getting so sucked into it. It's so fantastic though. You can't help but love it.
I can't wait. Last year at the festival, and this is why one of the reasons this is the reason I'm most furious with COVID. Last year at the festival, one of the artists had a painting of the villains from the black hole. It had Max in the center, all the humanoids. It was a lovely painting, and they didn't do any lithographs or prints. It was just the one painting, and someone else got it. So darn you, COVID! Because of you, I couldn't have that painting.
It's too bad they didn't do prints. At least you could have got.
I don't know why they didn't do prints. It just, I just hope that means it's coming back. Hopefully soon we'll have black hole merchandise on the shelves.
Yeah, there you go. Paige, you were talking about Paige O'Hara. Yeah. I love her artwork. It's just, I mean, you would never have thought that she, besides her wonderful acting and singing, that she would also be a fabulous artist on top of it. So,
and a wonderful person. I mean, just such a joy to be around. Like, I had a few moments with her, and it's funny, I happen to know a friend who knows her personally and was kind of escorting her that day. And I was so sad. Here's a thing to learn about Festival of the Arts. When you have a very popular person like Paige O'Hara, you want to be at her booth where she sells her stuff at the time that the Epcot opens. Just go straight right there. Go purchase the wristband, because by getting the wristband, that means that you purchase the artwork, you get the wristband, and then she will be able to sign your artwork. If you don't get there and get the wristband, if the wristbands run out, you don't get to see her.
Oh, wow.
So, she was going to be there on 2 days. This was a couple of years ago. She was going to be there on 2 days. So the first day I get there, I didn't know it. I show up. She's going to be there like 1 to 3 or, whatever. So I show up at 1 o'clock. All the wristbands were gone. And I was like, oh, I'm so sad. I wanted to meet her. And so my friend, there we go. Yeah. My friend thankfully told me, I'm with her right now. So be standing by Morocco. We're going to walk right past you, and we'll just wave and say hello as we're walking by, because she wouldn't be able to sign stuff that day. So I get, and she's like, this is my friend I told you about. And then, so I got a quick hello. And the next day, you better doggone believe I was there when it opened, and I got the wristband. So I got my stuff signed. I bought the stuff the next day. But that was lesson learned. Go, if you have a certain person that's going to be like a biggie, get there and get the wristband.
I met her once. I saw her in concert. Beautiful, lovely woman. She signed my Beauty and the Beast CD. I now want a piece of art from Paige, signed by Paige.
Yeah.
I will pay extra for a hug from Paige.
Oh, she'll do it. She's so sweet. That was pre-COVID, but still, yeah. And there was the one that I purchased was called Our Story, and it was her. It was Belle and Beast reading a book, and it was Our Story. And so we had just got married. I was going to get it for our dining room, and I wanted her to sign on the book, her name on the front of the book, because the book was blank. And she's like, oh, wow, no one's ever asked me to sign the book. They always ask me to sign Beast's sleeve, because his sleeve was white. And she's like, you've got the first one that's signed on the book. And I'm like, she just makes you feel special.
Yeah.
It's just.
She does that thing where you're the only person in the room, and she just really, it feels like she knows you and really cares about you.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, it's definitely the most expensive of all the festivals.
Dave, do you know who Alex Ross is?
I've been a fan of Alex Ross for years. He is the most incredible painter, and you guys are really making me earn my money tonight. He does realistic he's amazing paintings of superheroes. And I am looking for one right now. So talk amongst yourselves. Told you guys this was a big thunder train wreck tonight.
Oh, this is great. It's
so how long is,
and I just want to say real quick, I want to say huge thank you to Stan, because he does this every week and he makes this look easy.
Yeah.
Right.
Not.
Yeah.
It's not.
It is not.
Oh, here, look at this comment from Christopher. Wow.
I know that, Chris.
Yes. How
Here
about that?
is one of my
Stranger.
favorite paintings of his.
Oh, wow.
There we go. That's great.
Beautiful,
Very
beautiful
cool.
work.
Yeah.
I'm actually a DC guy over a Marvel guy.
Are you really?
Yeah, I've always been a DC guy.
That's okay.
I was always a Superman and Wonder Woman kind of girl, but Marvel has totally got me though.
Yes.
Wow.
I do love Marvel. I'm not not loving Marvel, but I grew up with the Justice League.
Yeah.
So that was my team growing up.
There you go.
Okay, I have one more good example of Alex Ross for you. I'm telling you, running the board's not easy. Stan, I don't know how you do it week after week.
So, what's the final date of festival?
Oh, I want to say like the 23rd off the top of my head.
Okay.
So I know I do have time when I get back, if I'm patient enough.
Well,
I'm trying so hard.
Then Flower and Garden starts March
3rd, I think.
3rd on my birthday. Yes.
Everyone
January
remember
14th
that.
through February 21st. So I do have till February 21st.
Okay.
If I keep it on the safe side.
Okay.
It's so hard to be good. I can't.
Ken, I think you might be a brother to me. I can't wait to hang out with you in real life.
Unbelievable. I'm gonna get through it. We'll see. I may be there tomorrow, but if I am, I'm gonna be super careful.
Yeah.
Steve, thank you, because I kind of feel like I'm Roger Rabbit back here.
Oh. Okay, should we talk about this new stuff that's happening?
Yes.
Do it.
So I saw right at the end of the day today that February is going to be pretty special at all the Disney World and Disneyland. So they're going to bring back the Soulful, which I thought was wonderful last year. They had it in American Adventure. They had this beautiful tribute to like jazz and all of that. So this February, in a celebration of Soulfully at Disney parks, they're going to bring back everything with Black History Month, celebrating music, food, art. They're going to have gospel music at Disneyland for the first time. They usually do that at Disney's California Adventure. There's going to be Motown at Disney Springs, and jazz and R&B and pop hits. So everything from music to art to just so many different things, including products. So I've seen some Maya Angelou stuff. I've seen some of the Bose signature candles, which I happen to know the owner of that company. I used to work in a mall years ago, and the owner of that company started his first store there, and then he came out to Disney Springs. So he does a wonderful job with the candles. He has a store in the co-op area at Disney Springs, but according to this, he's going to have a spot in Animal Kingdom during the month of February also.
Oh, awesome.
So yeah, so Disney Springs is going to have stuff. Epcot is going to have at the Outpost, there's going to be certain Kenyan coffees and all sorts of, special drinks and jazz club frequented inspired foods and drinks and things out there. So Animal Kingdom's going to have a special rum cake at Tiffin's. All sorts of just Disneyland is going to have barbecue shrimp and grits. So all over the place, just products, music, art, wonderful, inspired. Go back into American Adventure and see that exhibit again, because if you have not seen it,
it is amazing. It
really.
Is so. Do you remember, Jay? When I was there last year,
yeah, you sent me
all
some
those pictures.
Yeah, you sent a great picture for me.
Yeah.
So excellent. So that there's going to be lots of stuff happening there. I was so excited to see that come in right at the end of the day. So February 1 through the end of the month. check it out if you're
And
around.
February 1st, Disney Springs will have their first Black-owned business. The store is called Post 21, and it's owned by a mother-daughter duo.
Oh,
Very
What they're
nice.
selling, I don't know, but we know that it's coming.
Very good. I'll have to go check it out.
Yeah.
I wonder where in
Find out
Disney
that-
Springs.
Yeah, I wonder where that's
Yeah.
I'll go
located.
find it.
Definitely, we'll go down there and support them.
So
Yeah.
Post 21, that's the name
Post
of it.
21 is the name of the store.
Okay.
21.
Okay,
Here, make a
very
note.
cool. So let's throw up some of those pictures of that new cavalcade that is just loaded
So fun.
with characters.
Something for everybody.
Oh,
Yeah, it really is. That's the best way
Truly.
to put it.
I mean, it goes, through.
Oops.
You got the Three Caballeros,
Mhm.
you've got Jungle Book, so you're going back to the 40s, 50s, 60s. This just amazes me. I wish I could see that in person, like now.
I only wish this picture had a full character, like everybody who was in it,
Like
so we could see.
everybody that's in it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a whole list of
Yeah.
so many great ones.
Yep.
Castle Show is always great. I'm looking for the other picture, everyone. So sorry.
We have the Coco picture, the close up, and
Mhm. Isn't the detail such a great
it
character?
is. I mean, you'd think that you were looking at the movie by looking at that character. That it's crazy.
It is a fantastic job they did
Look at that.
creating this costume.
Look at his face. I
Yeah.
mean, it looks animated.
It looks like Miguel stepped out of the screen.
It does.
Right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is just crazy good.
Can't wait to see the future of characters. If they're getting this good now, imagine how good if
Right.
they redid everybody in the next few years.
Mhm.
Well, it's so much of everything is getting better. I mean, look at how the Flower and Garden Festival has improved just in the past few years. You know, the
Mhm.
faces on those topiaries, the
Yep.
characters, just everything.
Yes. I mean, the 2013, when I went to Flower and Garden the very first time, when we met up there, Beatrice, you remember that?
Yep.
That was May of 2013. And the Snow White character, or the Snow White topiary, and the seven dwarfs had faces. Snow White basically was a blank face.
Right.
I mean, there was nothing. And then when I went
Was
back,
she like a kabuki mask? Just
I
that
mean, it
smooth.
was
It's just
not
green,
that.
yeah.
It was
Just
just
green.
smooth. And it was just kind of weird because the dwarfs all had faces, but she didn't. And that just kind of took me aback a little bit, because I'm like, well, where's her face?
Yeah.
Well,
The
a
next
couple years
year.
later, here
Oh,
she
yeah.
is with a face. And they just seem to keep improving on the details of those faces every year. So Mary says it was just blank.
Did it stare into your soul and give you nightmares?
Yes, it almost did. It's like, where is this poor woman's face?
But at the time, I mean, we did see the dwarfs, but I guess, it was like, well, why can they do that with the dwarfs and not with her? But then boom, I think it was like the next year, it was like magical. And
It wasn't great, but it was better than nothing. And then, a couple of years later, then they really, like I said, they started going in with all the details on those faces for all the characters. It is like the Squid Game.
Bring the Squid Game to Epcot. I'll pay for it.
Yeah, really. Yes, Mary, the topiaries are amazing. I love trying to get pictures of all of them.
Yeah.
I got most of them last year when I was there. I know that I missed a few, but I think I got most of them. So I was very excited about that.
And I have that black thumb. I can kill anything growing. So I really love to go to Flower Garden and see what people can do. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is. And I love the butterfly garden. That's
I do too.
so fun to go in there.
Mm-hmm. I love like the Lady and the Tramp and the pandas in China. Those are fun.
The dragon in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
That one is so awesome.
Or wait, is it? I know my Pooh Bear is in the UK.
Right.
I'm trying to think of which countries. And Peter Pan
is in the UK.
So many great ones. Yeah, he's there too.
About how many topiaries do they have now? I haven't been to Flower and Garden forever.
Oh my gosh.
I think every country has something.
Oh yeah.
Like Norway has the troll.
And plus Future World has, some here and there as well.
And there's so many great ones. And then there's, even as you're going to the land, there's just like, there's Lion King, there's Rafiki holding up baby Simba.
Yep.
I mean, so many great, like everywhere you look, there's another wow.
Yes.
It's really a shame we can't get right up to those topiaries to get pictures with them.
I know. Can you imagine what kind of shape they'd be in though? Because
they wouldn't make it half a day.
No.
Kids would be like climbing on it.
if the park opened up at 9, I think by noon they'd be done.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. See, everybody's noticing I have all my stuff back up in my office. Yes, it's wonderful to have things on the wall, and I don't sound like I'm in a cavern anymore.
No, but now I'm wondering if I record in a blank room and just bring some bars, I can pretend to do it from jail. Attica.
Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness.
So what else is on the docket?
So, B, let's talk about cruise ships.
Oh, boy. I'm so excited. Let me tell you. The Wish, we were talking about that yesterday. Absolutely amazing. The restaurants that they have on there. Let me see if I brought my notes from that, because I wrote down all the names of the restaurants, which were fantastic. All the themes of the restaurants and everything.
While she's looking for her notes, 70 different topiaries, Jay.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
So there you go.
And that takes a lot of hard work in the back to make that magic happen.
Yep.
Here we go. So, well, first of all, I knew Chris would love this. The Disney's Little Mermaid, the original Broadway stage adaptation, is going to be switched over in the Wish. So I was curious to see what you would think about that.
Wait, the Broadway show?
Retelling.
The Broadway show is coming to the boat?
So the Little Mermaid is going to be coming to the Wish in a Broadway style show, but they're not doing it the original way. They're going to retell the story in a new modern way, and they're going to do new orchestrations of some of the songs that we love. So I'm very curious to see how they're going to update and change them for this generation. Because, I mean, you think about how many years ago The Little Mermaid came out. So
I don't know how I feel about that. But
I was curious, too.
I would have to hear it. Maybe somebody will videotape it and put it on YouTube when it starts up.
It'd be great if DCL actually put it on their YouTube page.
Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, I would love it.
Nice.
I am scheduled to go on the Wish in December, so if we don't, I'll be there. But I can't wait to see that. Truly,
I gotta wait till December.
Now, are you gonna put Chris in a suitcase?
We'll be looking before then.
You gonna put Chris in your suitcase and bring her with you?
Right, exactly. If we don't see it before then, I just can't wait till then. Yeah. But then there's going to be another Disney Seas adventure, the embarkation celebration. So usually they have the sail away party, but this is going to be a really fun, as you're sailing away, really interesting show. It's going to have Goofy. It's going to have a whole cavalcade of characters, including one of my favorites that you never see out is Hercules. So I'm super excited about that.
Really?
In the whole mix of the show, they're going to do a little bit of go the distance in what I read. So I was like, I'm in because I love my Herc. So
her Herky and her Hulky.
My Herky and my Hulky.
Disney is finally selling the Herculade bottle.
Oh,
The what?
The Hercules bottle from the movie.
Really?
They finally, after all these years, have it at Shop Disney. They're like
No
1999.
kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I have not seen that yet. You should not have told me that. Oh, I love it. So yeah, they're also going to have a pirate night.
Considered politically incorrect.
No
Right.
politics. No politics.
Maybe.
But yeah, there's going to be a pirate night, which is going to be hosted by Captain Red. So Red's going to have her like new upstaged. Captain Jack is still going to be there. But Red is hosting this, so I'm kind of excited to see how that works out. That's going to be
the
where
new
the
Red, the
fireworks.
exciting pirate Red that now sells everything.
Yeah, right.
Oh, cool. I actually like the character. I do
too.
I like I have feelings about the scene, but
Mhm.
I do like this new character.
I do too. I think she's really, she's very outgoing and she's not going to take any guff from any
She
guy.
will slap Jack in the. I bet she could give Jack a run for his money.
Oh, I'm sure she could.
I'm excited to see that show of the two of them together and then
Yeah.
the fireworks and everything. That should be really.
It's over the next few years. This is a character who's going to get fleshed out. That's going to get more story. This is someone we're really going to get to like, and I'm looking forward to that.
And the way they describe it, a rockin' rendition of the classic pirate Yo-Ho. So they're updating that one in a new way too. So I'm like, this is gonna be fun to see the new versions of our old friend.
Now is that's on the Wish as well?
Yep, on the Wish. And these restaurants. Oh my gosh!
I haven't had dinner yet, so let's talk about the food.
The restaurants. So your favorite Arendelle. Let's start with that, Skipper J. You get to have.
I do like frozen. I'm thinking it needs to thaw now.
Yeah, it should thaw.
But the funny thing about this one, which I think is just adorable, it's gonna be like an engagement party. So it's gonna be of like Anna and Kristoff. They're gonna have like a whole theme, like show kind of thing.
Oh, cool.
And the fun part of this is the favorite part for me. So the fun part about their engagement party is it's going to be catered by Oaken's Hearty Planning Service and Sauna.
Awesome.
If I don't hear you. No, have you guys
ever be doing that all night? I can't wait for dinner.
I need that as a ringtone.
Yeah.
So that's
I used to
my
have that
favorite part. Like the whole
alert.
Yeah, have you guys ever seen Tia and Tony's Wedding, where it's that interactive theater where you go to the wedding?
No, I don't.
Please, and it's a comedy, and the entire audience gets involved in this fake wedding and everything that can go wrong. And I kind of want to see a version of that.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Not everything going wrong, but bring the audience in and make them part of the party.
Part of the party. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that would be cool.
All of the dining is going to have very, very special features. Even the Marvel one. The Marvel is going to be the most ambitious dining experience ever.
Tell me everything.
So that's going to be interactive as well. But that one's going to be like you play a part in the Avengers mission in the food inspired by the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, between Arendelle and Marvel, I'm like, I'm ready. Just like throw me in, coach.
Yes.
I want to do this Marvel dinner. I want to eat with Tony Stark.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be great. And then there's going to be 1923, which for us Disney fans is going to be amazing because that's the year that the Walt Disney Company was founded. So there's going to be a Walt room. There's a Roy room. So you can see a lot of the pictures that go through the history of Disney. So I'm just.
So I can see all of us and our listeners just camped out in that room for like the whole trip.
Yeah.
The Walt room, the Roy room. There's going to be Marceline Market. So if you are a Disney truly back history fan, when you see Marceline Market, it's the quick service. So you go up to the different dining experience, like that's where you can pick your taco station, but it's going to be different. And Mickey and Friends Festival of Foods. There's going to be 3 adult exclusive dining experiences. So there's Palo, there's Enchante. Shawarma.
Oh my God, is it a shawarma restaurant?
There's gonna have to be shawarma on that restaurant.
Yeah,
Oh,
really.
I'm totally gonna get the
There
shawarma.
has to be.
You say
I'm
Marvel
absolutely
restaurant?
gonna get shawarma there.
I may finally book a Disney cruise just to go eat with the Marvel characters.
Yes.
Yes.
Or go Enchante is inspired by Lumiere. So there's
I'm in 100%.
Yep. There's gonna be it's gonna be featuring a 3 Michelin starred chef and his gourmet menu. So that's gonna be amazing right there.
It is.
Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge. Come on now. Like, I can't take any more.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna plant myself there for one entire night and just look out the space window.
Yes.
Yep.
So I don't think I could get any more excited about the ship. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
There's going to be a piano bar called Nightingale. Sing, sweet Nightingale. Like, it takes you all the way back to Cinderella, the Bayou. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the Disney Wish is going to be the one. My next cruise.
It's going to be my first ever Disney cruise because I'm really excited for the offerings here.
And the Aqua Mouse is going to be different on this one too. So they have like virtual size, like large porthole kind of things. And as you're going through the Aqua Mouse, it's going to be 760 feet of winding tubes. But during the tubes, you're going to see like a little skit of shorts, like Mickey shorts. So they're going to tell a story as you're going through.
Oh, cute.
And I'm like, it's just.
I don't have to look down and see how far the drop is to lie.
You know, that's what
if I do, I'm out. I'm out. Eyes closed the whole time.
It's a 2-seater, so you don't have to be alone when you feel like you're gonna die. You can.
I can take someone with me.
Take somebody down with you.
No.
Like, okay, I can't do this alone. I need help.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
It's like if Mufasa grabbed Scar, they both went together.
You're coming with me.
Yep. Oh man.
So yeah, I'm just out of this world excited over this. That's gonna be.
Now the cruise you're leaving on for this weekend. What ship is it?
Saturday.
What ship?
It's gonna be the Magic. So I have not been on that ship yet. I've been on the Fantasy and the Wonder, and so this will be the Magic.
How many days is your cruise for?
This one's 5 days. So I've already scheduled in the onboard activities a photo with Groot and Iron Man and.
Please tell me it's Baby Groot.
I know. I'm gonna walk up to and go. I am not Groot.
I think it is. Yeah,
I hope so. So yeah, and then Black Panther. So I got some photo opportunities already scheduled before we get on the ship. So they're already booked.
I have a challenge for you. When you meet Groot and he says, "I am Groot," say, "You are Groot." He says, "I am Groot." You are Groot.
You are.
Yes, you are.
I just have that conversation and see where it goes.
I can't wait. Cannot wait for that conversation. And I bought I had some onboard credits because I had some, past cruise that didn't happen. And so I went ahead and bought the photo package for this one because I was like, this is going to be amazing. I just want to get all the pictures. So you will definitely see it.
Do you think she really cares?
I know. Like, do you think I'm excited? Like,
yeah,
I'm like, cruising is just my thing right now.
I bet they'll have the Olympics on the boat if you want to see it.
I bet they will.
You know what? Do you know what capacity they're doing cruises right now? Are they full capacity or are they half? What are they?
I know that I looked this weekend and this cruise is still open. So hey, if you want to come with me, call me. I can do this.
You're only like a 14-hour drive, Chris.
Yeah, I know.
Straight through in one sitting,
Yeah, don't have to get there till Saturday. You can start now. Come down,
I like
stay with me. Come down with us.
I like Steve's comment. I want to be on a cruise that's only 20% full.
Yeah, really. That would be really
How
nice.
Cool would that be until it's nighttime and you're walking across a ship by yourself?
Yeah.
No, I've done it, and that was amazing. It had it was. absolutely wonderful.
Mary's on her way.
I'm leaving.
All right, come on, Mary. We got this. Yeah, I actually have done 6 cruises since July. This is my first Disney cruise since July, but I've had some wonderful opportunities in some of the first cruises, and it was absolutely amazing to walk through some of the areas and just enjoy it and take. I was like taking pictures of everything because you don't have all these random strangers in your pictures. So I have great pictures of the ships and great pictures of the private island and all of that
like
stuff.
It's like being in the parks when capacity was way down, and I absolutely loved that.
Yes,
I've been in the parks at night when everyone's gone, and it's like a dream come true. It's like this is my Disneyland.
So yes, that's exactly how I felt. So I'm very, very excited.
Well, Mary, you're our head of HR.
Yeah, they'll be okay, right?
Okay, somebody will figure it out.
Just bring it with you.
Yeah.
You know what? They can go up the paychecks. They'll be fine.
Yep.
I usually get the internet packages. I've booked cruises and trips when I was on the ship. So just get the internet package. You can send it on along. And
yeah, have you gone and not gotten the internet package and just said, I don't want to hear from the real world for these 5 days?
I do actually have a backup on this one. Sometimes I still do work anyway, but and this one we have a pretty large group going. So it will be pretty fun. We're going to have a pajama night twice. So we typically get together in a lounge wearing our PJs, and everyone looks at us like we're nuts because we are. But, there's a pirate night. There's a Marvel day. All the costumes that I am packing for this, I'm going to have to.
You lost count?
I'm like, what else do I need? Okay, I have a pirate hat. I have a pirate scarf. What am I going to do with this? And then, like my Marvel Day at Sea dress. I'm doing a Black Widow dress. And so like there's that. Then I'm trying to pack every Avengers shirt. I'm like, oh, I'm going to meet Black Panther. I've got to have this shirt. So it's like.
And you should have gone as Wanda so you could do this.
Yeah, I love it. I wanted to get the Loki, like the little variant ears that they were selling at Hollywood Studios. I was so tempted, but I was like, I'm doing a different
Loki
costume.
Alligator plush as your companion for that night.
So my hubby bought a costume to wear. I'm super excited that he's getting into this. But the funny thing is, it's one of those obscure kind of costumes. And I looked at it and I was like, he told me who it was. And I was like, okay, who is that?
So who is it?
As soon as he told me, I was like, yes, this is great. So it's Ronan. So it's when the snap happens, and he wanted to be someone obscure, not just everybody's Iron Man.
Obvious.
That is a good one.
He got it from a costume shop. So he's got the when Hawkeye is going through his little phase. So that's going to be fun.
That'll be cool.
What I call the period where Hawkeye needed some severe therapy.
Yes.
Yep. So
major therapy.
That'll be fun. I got a photo.
Hawkeye can't handle his feelings.
Right.
That'll be good. So he'll be obscure. We'll see who knows who he is.
I want to go to that party now just to see all the costumes.
I know, really.
Because
I hope you take a lot of pictures.
Yeah, I've got my husband does like find an obscure character and rock it.
Yep, love it. So, and we're going to have our own little personal costume contest between our group, and we're going to have about 200 in our group, I think. So,
wow.
So it's going to be a pretty large group of friends and everything. And so we're going to have our own little event and costume thing. So let's see how many obscure ones we can find. We'll have a lot of fun.
Yes.
We need to have a GCT cruise on the Disney Cruise Line. All of us, our listeners, we need to do this.
That would be amazing.
It would.
Tons of fun.
Yep.
And this one, because Grand Cayman is not accepting ships right now, we're getting a double dip at Castaway Cay, which is even better.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
Like
nice. I could deal with that all the time.
Double dip at Castaway. So I've got
Mhm.
2 days there. I'm like, this is even better now. So I'm if you can't tell, I'm excited. So
I think we're excited for you.
I know.
Once I'm back, there's going to be a fun report.
We're just gonna be one long slideshow. You're gonna narrate it.
Well, that's what we're going to talk about on our next show.
For the next 2 weeks.
In
Yeah,
2
because
weeks.
next Monday I will be on the ship.
We are actually rapidly seconds away from the end of our hour.
Yes, we are.
You guys,
it went faster than I thought it would.
So much for keeping me
keeping
like a puppy, putting a leash on me and keeping me on the path.
Yes.
Listeners, watchers, passengers, thank you so much for being here tonight. Really appreciate it.
Thanks to everybody for putting up with our.
I thought I was going to walk into a rake every 4 seconds, but we're done. We're 9 seconds over. Love you guys.
Bye. See you next time.
Thanks again for being
Thanks for being here.
Yeah. And broadcast, yes.